Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we'll be exploring how to use Slack as a beginner. So now we are here in Slack. So Slack can be accessed via a desktop application or even through the website itself. So I'm actually using the website version here. And what I have done is I have created a workspace. So a workspace is kind of like a community where you have all of your your entire team or your organization within one Slack workspace. So within a workspace you can have multiple channels. So the name of the workspace that we are in at the moment is called AI Tuts. Now if we go ahead and click on this, you can see that you can actually add different workspaces as well. So say for example that you are within a different organization or a different team, you can go ahead and join or sign into those. So if you want to look for any workspaces, go ahead and find them. You can even create a workspace and then you can sign into another workspace as well. Now as you can see here, within the workspace that we have all of these right here. So we have threads, which we will talk about later on. Canvases, so canvases allows you to basically create and jot down notes or any project briefs for the entire team, so the entire team can see all of this. But as you can see, this is still the pro version. So if you have the free trial, then you cannot use this, or you can go ahead and go for a free trial to try out the pro version or the features for those. Now we also have the files right here. So any files that you're passing around to everyone within the group, you can see it there. And then if you click on more, we have multiple things in here as well. So we have unreads, we have some direct messages, later any mentions, drafts and sent, any Slack Connect, all channels and all of that. Now we have these things called Slack channels, but we also have these things called Slack Connect. So Slack Connect actually allows us to create a channel where a person is not a member of the group. So say for example, this can be a client and you just want to share a certain or specific channel that they can join, then you can go ahead and do that. So at the moment when I was creating this workspace, I had to create my first channel. So the name for that channel was actually called Sneaker Dropshipping right here. So say for example that we're working on a project that it is to do with sneakers dropshipping, then you can create a specific channel for that. Slack automatically creates the general and random channel right here as well, so that everyone within the workspace can go ahead and join. Now within the channel themselves, the entire organization or the entire team within the workspace doesn't have to have access to these channels. They need to be invited, or these can be private as well. So say for example, if we want to go ahead and do that, so let's click on add channel right here. We can create a new channel, and then as you can see, we can go ahead and name the channel right here. So we're just gonna go with whatever this says. So plan budget channel, and then let's go ahead and click next. As you can see here, it can be a public or it can be a private channel. So this means that if it's a public channel, then everyone within this workspace can go ahead and join it. And if it is a private channel, then of course you can join or view it only by invitation. So let's imagine we want to create a private channel right here. So let's go ahead and click create, and then go right ahead and add in people via their name or email, or you can just go ahead and skip for now. So when we skip for now, then of course you're the only person in this channel. And then as you can see here, we've added the channel, but there is this lock icon, meaning that this is a private channel. Now, if you take a look at the direct messages right here, so the direct messages is basically everyone within the workspace. So at the moment, I have added just 2 people. So this is us, and then this is another person. You can go ahead and add in more coworkers right here if you want. So you can, send an invitation via email, or you can copy an invite link, or you can use the Google Suite right here as well. now that we've gone through all of these right here, if we just take a look here on the top right, you can see your profile's information. So at the very top, this gives you your profile, and it tells you, if you click on it, your active status. So you can go ahead and update your status right here. You can set yourself as away. So when you click on that, you can see it's become away. You can set yourself as active, and then you can go ahead and pause notifications. Since at the moment it is already past 10 p.m. or even 6 p.m., which is working time, it is set to currently do not disturb. So if you click on resume notifications, you can see that the sleep symbol or those Z's are no longer there. But if you go ahead and pause, you can see that the notification is snoozed. Now you can go ahead and click on profile for any profile settings that you want to go into, preferences if you want to as well. And then if we just take a look at these, at the moment we are in the plan budget channel, and as you can see, this entire thing opens up the plan budget channel that we are in. So if we go ahead and click on this, so this gives us the channel details. And if you are the user itself, you can go ahead and plan budget, add a topic, description, added members, any integrations. So this is using any Dropbox, any Salesforce workflows, for example, Confluence. You can go ahead and add these in, but as you can see, these are pro or paid features. And then we have settings as well. So if you want to change this into a public channel, you can go ahead and do that. If you want to archive it or delete the channel, you can go ahead and do that as well. Now if we take a look at this, we have this thing called Huddle, which we will talk about later on. But if we just go ahead and take a look at the entire channel itself, so this is when you start adding on the messages itself. So imagine you want to create a message, then all you need to do is just click on this and then start writing your message. So I want to create a plan for budgeting for the next month's expenses. And then of course you have your typical things for editing your message, making things bold, italic, and all of this. Just go right on ahead and explore them. You could change fonts, add emojis, you could mention someone, you could add a clip, and then you can record audio as well. If you want to add files, you can just go ahead and click this plus icon right here. And then once that you're happy to send this message, you can just press enter, or you could click the arrow right here. Or if you want to schedule it at a later time, you can go ahead and customize when you will send this message. So let's go ahead and send this right here. So now it would output your message right here, and then everyone who is within the channel will be able to read your message. Now, if you saw earlier on, we have Huddle. So what is Huddle? It's essentially, it's like an open workspace for communicating in real time or speaking to whoever is in that huddle in real time. So if you are familiar to say like an audio call or a video call, it is something quite similar to that. Anyone can just hop in and hop off at any time or tune in at any time as well, so long as they are invited or have access to the current channel. So at the moment we have, we are in the plan budget channel. So if we go down and then take a look at this, you can see that we can start a huddle. So if we click on this, then you can see that I am currently in the call at the moment. So as you can see, it will send a notification as well to everyone that we have joined a huddle. And whoever is able to go ahead and connect, they can go ahead and do so. So this enables the team to have its own video call or audio call conferencing at any time. Now once that you leave, then you will be able to see as well a notification that a huddle has happened, and then it will remove it afterwards. Now once that we have a few messages from from our group or something, and you want to send some form of reaction, then you can easily just hover over the message itself and these will pop up. You could go ahead and send all of these emojis or replies. So we have the completed one, we have taking a look, and we have a nicely done one. Or you can go ahead and click on react to add or use a different emoji. So say like a thumbs up or something. Then once you have added that thumbs up, then it will be right here. Or you can go ahead and reply into this as well. So when you click reply, you can see it says reply in thread. So if we click on this, what will happen is it will actually create a thread right here. And then, just go ahead and add a reply. Looking forward to it. Right there. And then of course, you can add in more reactions if you want. Once that you're happy, you can go ahead and send message, but you have this option where it says also send to plan budget. This means that once that I click send on this, basically you won't be able to see the entire replies here unless I tick this. And if I don't tick this basically creates a thread. And it helps with decluttering things. So let's go ahead and send that message. And then if you take a look at here, you can see that there is a reply, but you can't fully see it because we didn't choose that option. But you can go ahead and hover over it, and then you can see view thread. And this is what you would call a thread. Now say for example, we go ahead and reply into this, and then let's just say I'm on it, and then we click on this. If we send a message, then this is what it would look like. You can see that we did reply to the thread, which is right here, but we've also sent another message onto the channel itself as well. And then of course, there will be multiple communications that you will have. So it's not just going to be on one channel. There's going to be multiple channels. And this is where you can go ahead and utilize the threads and the mentions right here. So if you have any mentions right here, or if you have people who have, tagged you or mentioned you or created some form of reaction to your message, then you will be able to see them here. And if you take a look at the threads, you can see all of the threads that are connected to you. So any messages or threads that you have replied to, you should be able to see all of them right here. Now, if you feel like you want to create a message but send it to multiple channels or even to multiple people, you can actually do that by clicking on this new message right here. And then as you can see, you can send this to multiple people. So as you can see here, you can send it to multiple channels, or you can tag, mention someone. So you can send it to a private or even public, or even, all the other messages as well. So just go ahead and explore all of this. So say for example, I want to directly message our coworker, then go ahead and just take a look at this. So you can go ahead and do that right here. And there you go. I hope that you have found this tutorial useful. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.